how are you guys? Bad. We're starting with the Quidditch Max ending music because it fits more Area Zero that we're gonna see today. Hi Scorpio! We just fish on the beach, hell yeah. I am very tired. Very tired. Hi Day, how are you? Was it about 7 PM yesterday, so I was awake since like 2 hours ago. Nice. Yeah. Why did you go to bed so early? Just wondering. Rev, how are you? You missed what? Because before I was awake at free. You gotta have a proper sleep schedule, goddamn. Like you're just getting through work fair. I've been on vacation between uni. Okay. Still. No even Nori stream. Sleep is more important than me. If you need to sleep, go to fucking sleep. Hi Shion, how are you? But seriously, always take your time to rest. Always. Otherwise you fucking die. But yeah, Pokémon today. Isn't that cool? Going into Area Zero, which is my favorite part of Scarlet Violet. If you read the stream title, you can probably guess why. Yeah. If I can get a McD breakfast and who gets breakfast at McDonald's? What? The fuck? Maybe there's actually... Why? Me, that's... Why not get a proper breakfast? Like go to the grocery store and grab a little bread or something. What? So American. Like, we have the McDonald's breakfast menu here too. But I don't know anyone who ever actually went there for breakfast. Bruh. The fuck is a McGriddle? What? The fuck is a McGriddle? pancakes. Yeah, just look at pictures. What? That's a breakfast? Bro, what? How is that a breakfast? That looks like a full meal. What? Like, my breakfasts look like a few slices of bread. Like proper bread, not fucking toast bread. With some jam spread over it and maybe yogurt or something. That's what a breakfast looks like to me. Sometimes a few slices of cheese as well. What? I never once in my life had a pancake for breakfast. And we only were allowed cereal as a kid on the weekends. I did Sherman's in the machine to cut bread. What the fuck? No. Some stores have bread cutting machines, but I don't see the point of it. Because if you cut fresh bread, it is gonna spoil so much faster. But no, most people just have a cutting board and a bread knife at home. And just take the loaf home. You made rice and beans, scrambled eggs, maybe sausage. Honestly, I don't see the appeal of warm breakfast. I don't know. But beans, eggs, sausage, I eat that at hotels if I travel. Because that's good. But when I travel, I don't get up in the morning for a proper breakfast. Like, I don't know. Honestly, in the morning, I'm just too lazy to cook anything. A cold No, I'm a hot shower person. What do you mean cold shower? No person alive ever actually enjoyed a cold shower. If they say they do, they're fucking lying. What? Nobody is a cold shower person because they enjoy it. Because hot breakfast is work to prepare. In the morning, I barely have enough energy to get out of the bed and shower. You want me to cook breakfast? No. I just cut a few slices of bread and be done with it. To take a cold shower is to wake yourself up because you're a madman. Hi as well. Also, like, cold showers have a big health benefit aside from waking you up, but they have a health benefit. Honestly, like, hot showers or baths ruin your skin. Like, it dries it up so much. That's why I have such dry skin all the time. And cold showers are just good for your health. That's why so many people do cold plunges. Because that's good for your health, for your skin, for your circulation, all that shit. But you can't tell me anyone actually enjoys that. All I hear is skill issue. All I hear is nothing. Bro, okay, sure. I'm home alone and make breakfast in a maid outfit. Of course you do. Why don't you do it when people are around? What a fucking coward. I might eat a cold hot breakfast. To me, breakfast is just always a cold thing. I just never grew up with hot breakfast. We never had like fresh scrambled eggs or sausage or whatever, or pancakes or waffles. Just bread, cheese, yogurt, sometimes some cold cuts of meat. And that's it. Hard-boiled eggs. Whatever. And it's in your family. Okay, coward. Why, do they hate femboys? Are they femboy phobic? Sure, also ruins your smell. Depends. I thought if oatmeal and choose it. Dude, the oatmeal is disgusting. What do you mean? Oatmeal is so fucking sad. That is true? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So Noriko as a strategist for the best thing. Only 6 except the cold shower. Bro, I just grew up differently. What do you want? Warm breakfasts aren't the norm where I live. It just is like that. When you say I take an L for those takes, you say my whole culture is an L. Receptivity, yes, thank you. The only thing where I draw the line is fucking dessert like shit or fast food for breakfast. That shit is disgusting. What the fuck are you doing? Like, American cereal is just fucking dessert. Like, bro. Who thought that's a good breakfast? Or pancakes with syrup. Like, shit is way too sweet and heavy for a breakfast. No wonder America is so fat. I'm sorry. But like, bro. What? But pancakes with bacon. I never had pancakes for breakfast ever. Bacon I made sometimes. I sure about every time it gets McD's for breakfast. Good. Usually there were times where I had McDonald's for breakfast. Sausage McMuffin. Go hard. So, I guess. Like every now and then, sure. But if it's your regular breakfast, like what the fuck is going wrong with your life? Yeah, American bread is illegal in Switzerland. Because of all the additives they have to extend shelf life. Also, American bread, why is it always sliced? Why is it square? Like, even the shape isn't bread. It's toast. Toast is not bread. It's its own thing. Also, you know how people say best inventions in sliced bread? Sliced bread is one of the worst inventions ever. Can we agree on that? Like, you either have pre-sliced bread that is full of chemicals to keep it from spoiling, or you cut a very fresh bread in a bread cutting machine and it spoils in like 2 days. Like, bro. But they come back for more bread, I get. Ew. We should eat some snack chocolate or make snack muffin wafer. Okay, I guess. This is already making me feel way bad. You guys have never had fresh bread. You never had fresh bread? My grocery... Honestly, I think almost every grocery store in Switzerland has an in-house bakery. Like, if I go buy bread when a store opens, like 8 in the morning, the bread is still warm. That's how fresh it is. That's not fancy, that's a norm. And then we have and they also have like baked sweets and shit. That's a norm here. Like, we do have like American style toast bread if you want to make something in the toaster. But that's bread is specifically just for toasting. That's why it's so weird when it, like, considering that real bread. You should anyway, if you can afford it. Hi Sophie, how are you? We're talking about breakfast. You wanna know the shit I ate for breakfast as a kid? A slice of white butter bread, fresh white butter bread, putting butter on it, then Nutella, and then slapping some cheese on it. That was my go-to breakfast on the days we were allowed to have Nutella. And it's still so good. Like, it's just a combination of sweet and salty. And sweet and salty is the best flavor combo. This is Nutella and butter, yeah. On white bread. Okay, can I say just like American cereal? We only were allowed Nutella on the weekends, on Sundays, because our parents actually cared for our health. Like, we had American style cereal too, which by the way has way less sugar in Europe. Like frosted flakes, which are called Frosties, here have like half the sugar than America. Like, it's that big of a difference. And we were only allowed that on Sundays. When she don't even... Yeah, I know. I feel like I lose a ton of weight if I move to a European place. Yeah, also, you would lose a lot of weight. Even if you had the exact same diet, you would lose a lot of weight. Because in Europe, basically any place outside of North America, you can walk to places. That alone would make you lose so much fucking weight. I've had it before, but I never had it. It's like a nut chocolate bread spread. It's really good. I'm here. Yes, I got a NordVPN sponsor. I just did not give a care what I ate on bread. There's editions as a 23-year-old fair. 5'6", damn. How much is that in real numbers? But yeah, like, I lived my entire life in Switzerland. But I still struggle with weight. Because, like, even though the unhealthy shit is not as bad as the same shit in America, it is still bad. And I have a sweet tooth. So I think it's good that I never had sweet breakfast, right? 6,500 meters. Okay. Then I pick up the American breakfast cereal. Okay, do that. Anyway, time for Pokemon. Nice breakfast talk. And Mitch is bitching about American food being weird, like usual. Anyway, Pokemon time. Oh, but before we start, you see the sponsors in the corner. We are sponsored by NordVPN, Humble Bundle, and the My Nintendo Store. So if you want to check them out, they're in the description. And I have merch on candle for scented self-care products, like candles, soaps, and lotions and shit. And if you use code ONYX15, you get 15% off. In the entire store. They have a lot of collaborations with other VTubers as well. So yeah, I had to chill real quick. And now we play Pokemon. Actually, no, yeah. It's been up for a while. Framing that shit. Sponsors? Yeah. I got a lot of replies from sponsors I reached out to the second I hit 2,000 subscribers. Which is so funny. Real Pokemon, have you seen new Mega? You mean 𝘕𝘓𝘴𝘕? Yeah. I did. I have a different issue where I'm getting weight because I don't move much because I'm learning the code in uni. I just don't move much. I'm pretty decently healthy. Yeah, same. I eat... Also, I don't really eat healthy, but I don't eat a large amounts. And I was able to hold my weight for like years without any issues. And when I started going to the gym, which I don't anymore because I'm lazy, I dropped weight so fucking fast and built up a lot of muscle. So yeah, all I gotta do is move my fucking ass around, lose weight. Really, the only thing I change about my diet is eat more rice instead of pasta, that's it. Because rice is healthier than pasta. Can recommend it. Also, my diet is just rice with chicken curry or pasta with pork or beef steak. And that's it. That's my entire diet. Sometimes I make salad as well, if I feel like it. What's about Mecha 𝘕𝘓𝘴𝘕? I have no real opinion on it. Because I never really cared for 𝘕𝘓𝘴. Don't hate it, but also don't like it. And the mecha does look better. It kind of reminds me of Rey Mysterio. So, yeah. But... Maybe I change my opinion when I see it in-game. But it's kind of whatever to me. I like first impression, I like Victory Bell and Dragonite way more. Alphacon controls. I'm a big Mega 𝘕𝘴𝘠 defender. The exact direction I thought when I saw the potential for Mega Hawlucha, yeah. I just wish I made his arms a bit buffer. They just made him more square. But that's really the only critique. Like, the design is good. But I just don't really care for Hawlucha as a Pokemon. Never really did. It was also shown in the Pokemon anime. Yeah, I haven't watched a Pokemon anime since Mid Sun and Moon. I know, just kind of dropped off. Is the new series good? Let's make a 𝘕𝘴𝘠. Let's find the lips uncomfortable. It's a lot of the weird trend of giant lips. Why do you think I like it? Oh, I love Mega 𝘕𝘴𝘠. I always liked 𝘕𝘴𝘠 a lot. It's a cool design. The sort of lotion. Yeah, you can have the nori scent. Hey, over here! Okay, story time. This is a zero gate. Was meant to research, as a researcher could try to observe the inside of the great crater of Paldea. What folks call it Area Zero. Is that take it down into the crater? Speaking of the crater, that Pokemon of yours, the one I gave you, is there a penny where Miraidon was born, or something like that? I'd be happy if it can finally come back home. Would I really care for anything? Anyway, our two new teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. The way home. Spider-Man, the way home. No, he doesn't have a way home. That was what the third movie was about, no? There is no home. He's a hobo now. Well, kind of dark in here. Girlfriend! Hola, Noriko. I said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. When she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. An annoying little pest at the academy, but I guess you could come in handy this time. There never was a home, true. Don't like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. More importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? It is weird that the lights are off. Suppose here the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. Gokupa cute, Gokupa fuckable. But why? I turned them on. Sup, nerd? It's like they were on power saving mode. Okay, cool. I didn't system controls and overrode the settings. But see the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. I guess my name's Penny. Well, hey, I never got to actually talk. We never got to actually talk. I'm Namona. I'm in class 1A. This is some kind of tech whiz. Do you like Pokemon battling too? You talk like way too much. When the introvert meets an extrovert. I cannot word it. So we're seeing this game 60 right? And it's also on 2K, like resolution. You can't see that because I stream in 1080, but for me, it's so crispy. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Penny here also agreed in the second that she heard it was to help Noriko. They're really adventuring type, but I owe you Noriko, and I pay my debts. Okay, cool. Surprising old-fashioned like that. Getting even with people is old-fashioned? What? How is that old-fashioned? That's just being a good human. Arvin, please. And of course everyone knows me, Arvid. My loves include my impulsive and cooking and American unification in progress. And Noriko, I have been expecting you. It seems I have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry, who are you? That's my dad. Probably. What does Professor Turo? Nimona's student ID number 805C001 and Penny's student ID number 803B121. Thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh. It is such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Evan, did you, tell your dad about us? I would have done that. To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Paldea. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator. You can see to your right. Okay, cool. Dad? Say thank you for the $5! Continue being awesome. How's your day going? Day's going great. And thank you. Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. Damn. Dude, you good? Guess you better proceed below as requested. Are the professors any good at Pokemon battle? Nimona, please! You just met the dude. Thing is, to be really famous, everyone knew who he was. But he hasn't been in the media in, like, ages. Hey Felix, how are you? This is Daddy, yeah. We know that since the beginning of the game. Someone hasn't been paying attention. American identification progress. Identity is confirmed. Access granted to lower level. But I hardly knew him, right? Access granted to lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. One step through, you will be above Area 0. You're gonna bring me right on with you? Yeah. I think you will bring it with you on your many adventures. Utilize me right on gliding capabilities. Should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. But isn't there like an elevator or something? But wait, did you say Miradon can fly? When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. Every trip is uneventful. Rooting people into stuff just like always. I can wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area Zero. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? Yeah, she is. She just wants to throw hands and that's it. I guess we better go too. Yeah, let's go. Are you ready for the worst? Yes. Good, all we need to that's all we need to hear. Get a Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Yeah. Oh, he's scared. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. We need to be scared if we go together. How does that logic work? Get on! Wallpaper. Yeah, I'm gonna die! Woo! Damn, Armin's strong. Like, you just pulled me in like that. Damn. Where does he work out? And if you are in my favorite area in the game. Because the only well-designed area. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. Yeah. It's okay about it. Yes! It shows to go back into its ball. We're just hungry or something. Wait a second. Where's the student council girl? Yeah, where is she? But she's gone. You don't think she... everyone, you have to see this. Area Zero is amazing. Come on already. I guess our ability would be own tempo, huh? Automatic identification in progress. 4 humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Bicyclists all within normal range. It was very able to make the descent without being harmed. Yeah, sure, smooth sailing. Who could possibly complain about a landing like that? That is good. He doesn't understand sarcasm. Reggie, how are you? The concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. Huh? Knew that sarcasm detector needs fixing? Yeah. Are you worried about this? That's so sweet. You'll make your way to me at the Zero Lab, deepest part of Area Zero. However, this lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior, which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside the crater. Okay, cool. At each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so and you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's disable the 4 locks and get into that lab. It's like so it's kind of video gamey when you say it out loud, huh? The Mona is a gamer! Yo! Come on, time to find our way to the deepest part of Area Zero. Yeah, let's go. And there's so many Pokemon spawning already, goddamn. Funniest gamer, yeah. Why do you think she's my girlfriend? But this place is so Xenoblade coded. Look at this shit. This is my favorite theme in the game, by the way, yeah? My favorite track. This is a great creator of Paldea 𝘕𝘕𝘠. This is from just seeing it in our textbooks. We'll never be able to get here. Wait, why did we write on go? We got this book by something. It's hanging in Spall. I said, you know that's no good. Let me get back up to the service without it. I should be alright. I got a flying taxi out of the crater. Okay, cool. The taxi's going by so fucking fast I can barely read it. 𝘕𝘴𝘦, can you chill? You're like, Toby Fox did this film. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, how did this 𝘕𝘴𝘦 take a physical move? There we go. Power whip, we don't need that. I want to get that ball. Please. Let me get this item. There we go. Why can't they just run and I have to walk so slowly and realistically? Bro. Yeah, this is easily my favorite place in the entire game. And it's everything I love about video games when it comes to vibes. Oh, look, there's 𝘕𝘓𝘴. Without the mega yet. Just normal bitches 𝘕𝘓𝘴. By the way, I love that they force you to walk slowly through the area instead of just riding around on right on. I like that. Makes you actually take in everything. Oh, hi, 𝘕𝘕𝘠𝘓. Really make a... But God did not impress me at all. I'm disappointed at this point. That's fair, not everything works for everyone. Listed with Mega Hawlucha. Now 2 Pokemon from... No, there's only one, and that is Hawlucha. What do you mean with the other one? Hawlucha is at the moment the only Kalos Mega. I bet that's what we're looking for. This is one of the buildings the professor was talking about. Diane. Oh yeah, true. I didn't forget about Mega Diancie, I just forgot that it's Gen 6. Hey Shell, how are you? What were they called? Radish? Ration? What? Radish rations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Arvin didn't listen. You have such a great memory, Penny. That was like 5 minutes ago. Excuse my common sense compared to you, Lodiver. Every pseudo-intellectual on Twitter. Shreen! Yeah, what the heck is that? Bitch, we know what it is. I have one of those in my team. It's a Pokemon that Prepare uses. That species could be found in the Great Crater. Come on, Noriko. Let's take it on together. Okay, sure. Glimmer! Are you just gonna bulldoze? Also, thanks camera for working so well. Yay! Murder! There could be a lot more of these rare Pokemon on here, you think? Even there was something, please. You got no idea how terrifying 𝘕𝘠 really is. Wow, patronizing much? Penny, you want to talk! Here's you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, are these ancient ruins? Look far too recent for that. It appears to have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those surveying Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. We can use this place to rest up if we need to. Look, if you would be so kind as to disable the first lock on the lab using the central panel. Sure. Let's push the button. To disable, 3 of 4 locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Okay, cool. Let's rest real quick. Okay, how are you? That's my prototype Terra Orb. I secured corporate funding for my research. I'm in the laboratory in the lighthouse near 𝘔𝘰𝘯𝘵. Someday, though, I return to the crater and resume my study of these crystals. Lore time! We determined that this energy crystallization is linked to a being we call the looking hexagon upon us that comprise shall must somehow cause this phenomenon, drift up terrestrializing. I wonder what they could talk about, huh? What could he talk about? I wonder. If only we had the DLC, right? Also like how this is the only place where you can find the white fluid. It's so fitting. Oh yeah, everyone is just trauma dumping while we walk. You can read it, I'm too slow to read it out loud. The name was redacted out, I can't even read it, right? It's like they planned the DLC from the very beginning. But dude, this place is so fucking pretty. Why can't Pokemon be more like this? Just goes down the hill. Is this the path I have to go? Just down the slope. Seems like it. Whee! The metallic machine thing. Owen, are you sure it wasn't the Mechon? Right? We're on the Bionis right now, and the Mechon are attacking. Oh, we could have walked around. Cool. I keep forgetting we can walk around. Pokemon, if they had a budget, yeah. They do have budget, they just don't have time. The second research station, about time too. Like when this game, don't forget this game was developed at the same time as Legends Arceus. So yeah, they were cut short and didn't have enough time for polish. And it shows. Phew, let's head in and take a breather. I will have a bit more stamina soon, girl. Hey ho, I'm just full of surprises. That was a compliment, you know. Look at Delibird. It's good to see some nice familiar Pokemon down here too. Ah yes, a normal Delibird. Deli? Look, are so cute! Penny, are you stupid? There. Bird! What the? What? Look, it's battle time. Bitch forgot even nice Pokemon can throw hands. Was it, can the camera cooperate? No. Dude. Honestly, one thing I hate the most about this game is the fucking battle camera being bullshit. Like, this is not a nice camera view. Like, at all. This fella has no nice camera view. That shit is annoying. At least Legends today looks promising with the camera. And in everything else, honestly, today looks so good. Yay, Vitamegon! See, what was that? Nothing scared me half to death. Was something kind of mechanical looking for Delibird, wasn't it? No kidding. Come, let's get inside already. Or just get like that and I'm done for. This was its weakness. Yeah, it's almost like I played this game before and I know that it's ice and water type. But this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. It's a great Pokemon don't come in here. Should be safe to catch your breath. Hey Susie, what's with this place at Pokemon? I'm worrying about it myself. Maybe that Pokemon was one of these? What's the book? Most of Area 0. So we sent further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact, cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our teams suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance, and is a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. Yet differences such as its texture and the way it moves suggest it is biologically separated. To say nothing of its threads of iron. Monsters of Area 0? So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Noriko? I think they really are just Pokemon. Yes, I mean they look different, sure, but they use moves and battle much like the Pokemon we know. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Professor! The life forms that you see residing now and within Area 0 are future Pokemon that lived in a distant day we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on, there's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I am located contains a time machine. It sums the future Pokemon to this place. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here, he actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? But a time machine? We can actually travel to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such as a human, it would be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Why did call us here to Area 0? Arven, If possible, I would like us to speak when we can meet face to face. It'd be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Noriko. This is send a Panda and disable another log on my lab. Okay, cool. Well done. Today your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Noriko. The book it told me to bring, it's got something to do with this place. Or more like, everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to fix whatever all this is, you are. I think you should be the one to carry it. Yeah, we got a book! Cool. Take care of it for me. Okay, Noriko? Sure. The Crystal's power is tremendous. Their unstable output made our corporate backers fret, but if we can harness energy, we'll have research possibilities we'd only dreamed of. At last, paradise will be ours to create. Okay. As I can resume work on the Terror project, I moved my research to the Zero Lab this month. My team will be smaller, but no matter. The strong influence of the crystals make our experiments much more unstable. Okay. Ah yes, we love unstable research, don't we? Okay, more party bonding, which I can't read because it's too fast. Also, the dialogue here would be way more readable if the game still lagged. Gotta be honest. Because it's way too fast now. I like that there's just a lot of bug Pokemon down here. Just feels fitting. Wow, area layers! What a find! Also, I'm aggressively looking at every single Pokemon, so we maybe find a shiny. Because there's so many around here. And you never know. Because we already found 2 shinies this playthrough. So we can find mints down here. Pretty neat. Okay, next station. Right, another research station. Let's get to chill for a minute. We're just gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, such a very word. Huh? You're done. See? Wait a second. This is just like the Titan Pokemon we saw. It was a future Pokemon all along? We've had one of these before, Arvin. It looks seriously strong. Yeah, but Noriko and I are old pros when it comes to Titans. Leave this to us. Yeah. Because Arvin did so much in these Titan battles, right? And the camera is bullshit again. I cannot fix the camera. It doesn't let me. Bro. I guess this works. But bro. Also, it's steel ground, by the way. Which means I should switch out, but I don't care to. I remember when the game came out, And everyone just assumed that every single future Paradox mon is just steel or electric. That was a funny time, right? But only like half are steel or electric. See that? Victor's ours! You know, we saw when we were searching, 𝘰𝘴𝘊𝘰 𝘂𝘕𝘠𝘠 came from down here. We could meet one of these Pokemon before our credit get together, jealous. This is gonna... Not really, eh? If we got things from the little future roaming around Paldea, that's a major problem. We're just doing anything to keep them under control. How could he let this happen? You're right, because it's not like also Prey and Professor Tura ever messed up. Noriko, let's get into that research station, yeah? Look at them, everything has iron name, yeah. But only iron hands and iron thorns are electric. And I think iron treads is the only steel type. So that's half. Because Iron Valiant is fighting Fairy, Iron Bundle is Water Ice, Iron Chagulus is Dark Flying, and Iron Moth is Fire Poison. Which are all very creative types, by the way. And made it to the station number 3. What are you doing after all this walking and battling and whatnot? And when need a rest? You're feeling rough, Penny? Oh no, it's not that. I just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned that time machine. The Pokemon here in Area Zero came to our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Is it pretty likely that this is also one of those future Pokemon? You're right! Huh. I think you're onto something. It is kinda giving off future vibes. Even its name sounds futury. Wait a sec, I totally forgot. Hey Arvin. When we read his Pokeball, you told us about its forms in the first place. Must know something about it, right? I still remember that from way back. When everybody's a star pupil. Guess I have no choice then. But to tell you what I know. A Pokemon Rhydon, that is. Was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. It would be best for me to take over the explanations at this point. Professor! Miraidon, which I entrusted to Noriko, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Regardless of its genetic makeup, so as its behavioral patterns, we came to realize that what I had discovered was in fact the futuristic form of Cyclosaur, the Pokemon commonly written in this region. It makes sense, I guess, but they do look alike. The other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time. But I was never able to bring over more than 2 specimens of Miraidon. You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What if they're family? The other one could still be somewhere in Area Zero waiting to finally be reunited with our Miraidon. Our roaming family reunion? Exactly! We should have felt that be if we can get the family back together after all this time. Family, huh? Yeah, that sounds nice. If you could proceed, Noriko. Please disable the next lock using the central panel there, okay? I can do that. You want to press the button? Yes. Lock disabled. One of the 4 locks is still active. Well done. Only 1 remains now. Let's continue to find the research station. I can do that after we rest. And read the book. The machine research has yielded a triumph, a Pokemon from the distant future. I've named it 𝘕𝘕𝘸. I was expecting 1 new life to treasure. But what fortune to be blessed with this gift as well. Why didn't he give the other Pokemon coming through like proper names? Like Brawl. Oh, 𝘕𝘕𝘸𝘴, hi. It's just here vibing. People say 𝘕𝘕𝘸𝘴 looks boring, but I like it a lot. I like it more than Hydration. Gotta be honest. It's really cool. Honestly, I don't really like this Scarlet Paradox Mindset much. I like the future ones way more. This is just some iron bundles. They just exist in mass here. Kinda cool. Dude, this shit's so pretty. I would want to do research down here. Because it's pretty. If I'm spotting it, there were a couple of channels I found when joining a Discord. Didn't expect to find it. Oh, which ones? That sort of gibbles. Yeah. Those are the only types that overlap. Of finding an electric. Every other type is unique for the future ones. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. And like, the future ones aren't better either. They have a lot of fighting types and dark types. Oh, the 18+ ones, yeah. They exist because I don't make content for children. And I want to have adult fun. Oh my gosh, look at these huge gorgeous crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. Dude, this shit is so pretty. Once even we kiss our short lives goodbye. Oh, good call, watch your step. The professor's down there somewhere, waiting for us. And that's fine, totally fine. Right, team. What it says and let's go to the bottom of this thing. Yeah. This place looks unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here, like the stories say. This place like something from a whole other world, called Xenoblade Chronicles. Does it feel like you already died and went somewhere? Just me or do the crystals here give off the same glow as when Pokemon Dress lies? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Only one way to find out. Go there, buddy, let's keep moving. We've got to go all the way down. Oh yeah, no. We're just making content I explicitly advertise my Discord not to have minors. And because it makes things easier, honestly. I'm afraid Pokemon creators first, yeah. Honestly, I just don't want to interact with children. Like, I don't mind if minors are in the Discord, but they gotta be careful. But like, my philosophy is, I'm not these kids' parents. If they watch me swear and shit and reference sex and shit, that's on them, not on me. That's my philosophy when it comes to kids and watching my content and shit. Because it's a parent's job to look what their kids do online, not mine. It would be so fun to encounter 𝘕𝘕𝘠 down here where everything is so compact. Would be really cool. But I think it's cool that they just casually throw iron chocolates at us. I like that. What, did we encounter shiny? And I missed it? Or are you just scaring me? Okay, fuck you. I fucking hate you. Don't do that to me. What happened? This place is a mess. There's something went berserk in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Is everything here all busted up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again. I'm sorry. Sorry, children. I'm sorry. Hello, children. Hello. What the heck? So they're keeping us out. Hello, children. Children. This getting restarted. The reason must be having some big connection problems or something, huh? It's definitely weird, at least. Almost like, I don't know. You meant it as a joke, it wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. Would I have blamed you if you actually did miss a shiny? Especially the future one? Yeah, because we can't catch the future ones yet. Let's disable the lock. Oh, lock's disabled. Hello. Can you hear me? Please forgive me. My previous transmission. This would be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arven? Instead of opening separate at last, please make your way now to the Zero Lab. Just at the very bottom of every zero. What could be going on? My new assistant has intellect and technical skills to rival my own. A bit rigid at times, but I've got no serious complaints. Productivity has doubled. We even brought in a second ride on via the machine. This one has proved aggressive. Uh-oh. Any more people, more time. That one walked out not long after the boy was born. I need another set of hands, but could they be trusted? And how long would it take them to even understand? When there were two of me. So you had an assistant. Fucked her. And that's how Arvin came to be. Awesome. So Arvin was born down here. That's interesting. Why can't we read this? It would be interesting. Oh, this is a dead end. Give me that, thank you. So many Pokemon. This is all sparkly. You can't say the word shiny just on its own. Because that shit scares me. That I missed something. By the way, anyone else notice how the music gets more intense the deeper we go? Kinda cool touch. I like it when games do that adaptive music and shit. Adaptive music is the greatest invention ever when it comes to video game music. What came first, the lab or the crystal? Have you finally reached the deepest part? You made it! We need to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real. Yeah, right. This is fluffed right to fill text box. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. The structure you'll see before you is a Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? Wait, does it look like the whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in Area Zero possess a peculiar energy. You can alter the function of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. The same energy that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize. The entire building's been terrestrialized. Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Arvin. Professor implied something important about terror orbs just now. They're made from the crystals down here in Area 0, aren't they? Shocker to no one. Indeed, don't let many know it. They're disabled for all 4 locks. The gate to the Zero Lab should now open for you. Once you open the gate, you'll clearly be confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. This is like a problem. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. Repair yourselves well, then open the gate. Welcome in, Noriko here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Well then, that was all my worries to rest. Okay, I just love the Gibbles. The Gibbles are so cute. Okay, guess we open the gates. Let's go. Hold it! Why? We're in the crest of getting into the lab. Look, if it's true that a bunch of dangerous Pokemon might come at us, then shouldn't we also have Miraidon's help? If Miraidon were like how we first saw it with in the Island Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see a battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since it came down to Area 0. They can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. We need all those Herba Mystica we found too. If it really matters, I'm sure it will fight. This is where it used to live. We bring it out of its ball now. Maybe we'll be able to find its family too, right? It's pretty sensible by your standards, Arvin. I don't know. Go, Noriko, let me ride on out. No. We'll be fine, even when I can't fight. I will protect it, okay? Okay. Illusion of choice. Okay? Alright, come on, Noriko. Now that you've got me right on ready, it's time to open the gate. Okay, sure. Oh? There's a second Miraidon! Family reunion, it happened! What? No way! This doesn't look good. No, something isn't right. Damn. No. How what's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off so quickly? Are you joking? What's something heartwarming about it? We were this close to getting caught up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? God, the Mona is so stupid. I love my stupid Latina. Just look at me right on. Poor thing's terrified. So the other one isn't exactly its pal. The other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you should worry a thing about any of that. Once I get you back into your battle form, I should be going toe to toe against that jerk. If you want to. Sorry, this is just really help, huh? Do you think that enemy item was one of the dangerous Pokemon Professor warned us to watch out for? But did Professor say the dangerous Pokemon will come from the inside? I mean, from inside the gate, we just... Yay! What the? We're surrounded! It's really obvious they're not here to roll out the friendly welcome mat. So we can handle this many. And don't tell me they're all future Pokemon. We've got a little disaster on our hands here. I think that fellow is ready to bail. I guess it's my turn. I've been waiting. Come on, Noriko, let's do this together. Yes, I'm hand-eating. Let's go. Why are we on the side? What is with the camera shit? Why aren't we just straight up in front? This is so sad. But the camera makes no sense. I'm also in a midnight game, yeah. And bonk! Iron treads down. What is wrong? Now this is a worthwhile challenge. That you're on our side. Or is it really annoying when you say stuff like that? What are you coming at me? Noriko, help me out here. Okay, sure. Throwing a hands at Iron Hands. Can't get to hand Area 0, yeah. Iron Hands is electric fighting, by the way. Wow, good job, Penny. You're totally helping. Umbreon is so ass offensively. The future must be terrifying. Oh no, they're running away. Yeah, and? Let's one get out. We're gonna have a gigantic mess on our hands. We gotta go after them, Penny. Why me? Wait! Now hold on, Mona. In fact, do I get the feeling you're enjoying all this? Because she is. Spinny's here. I want to say I don't understand why people like her film. Like it's good, but it's like if something is good or bad is extremely subjective. Like completely subjective. I like it. But it's not my favorite. My favorite is a basic Area 0 film. But the two of them can handle their part. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. It's up to us to deal with what's left, yeah. Look at this strong looking one first. The jacket. This is the only time you hear this rain of the Area 0 battlefield. Yeah, I know. But there isn't more. This is like this sign. Nah, I like it. Honestly, most people say the future paradox are boring, but I like them a lot, and I don't even like robots and shit. But I love DC science. With the power of friendship, that is perfectly insane. All things start titan hunting together. You're scared, huh? You might have to face the other one of your kind. But let me take some of the burden. I think it should be nothing. Me and Robustive here can take... Arven, they're fighting type. Your ace is a dark type, bro. Are you stupid? Noriko, you have your partner there and go and take care of business. Got it. At least you've got some faith in us at least. Yeah. Robustive can't wait to battle either. I get Valiant the most out of them. My favorite paradox one is Iron Moth. I like Iron Moth a lot. You're right on. Really ruined my whole childhood, you know. It's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits. Does it feel any better about it? You've got amazing powers. You just use them. We've got us too, so don't you even think about losing to that jerk. Be brave, stand up and fight. Yay. Let's go. Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. Is he okay? Deactivating sleep mode. Hello Noriko, thank you for coming. No, back to your ball. Has a master ball. It is far less tractable, and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. You made them feel irresistible because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. Damn. But there is something of which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor Turo. Nani? Then who are you? I'm an artificial intelligence the Professor created, with its memories and knowledge. In short, I'm an AI-powered robot. Damn, AI taking over. The real professor passed away during the incident that destroyed Research Station number 4. Passed away? The bug was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who failed to accurately judge its full power. The future professor wanted nothing more than for the Miraidon to survive and thrive. That's why he threw himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. The time I first reached out to Director Clavel, it has to be put in contact with you. I was never more than an AI. Noriko, the reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here at the Zero Lab. I desire your help. In short, I wish for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Any questions can be addressed as you make our descent. Follow me. Okay. So we'll take us down to the lower level, step inside. Okay. Look, it truly is a great relief to be that you came. Will you answer any questions you may have? Is there anything you wish to know? What is an AI, really? The AI is an artificial intelligence created by a human being. It could be a draws on the original professor's knowledge and memories to calculate all of my thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, which resembles the professor in every way. But it does not, in fact, possess the knowledge to develop such a sophisticated AI at present. But the crystals that make up the 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘵 made such a thing possible here. They're also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you would like to ask? Is it the origins of AI? Yeah. Machine learning, folks. Yeah. What happened to the real professor? As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. With the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left us unable to sustain life. That this fact may be difficult for his son Arvin to accept. I now manage the 𝘕𝘪𝘯𝘵 in the original professor's place. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? What is this time machine? The time machine is a device that the original professor and I worked on together. It sends Pokeballs to a different point in the timeline to catch Pokemon there. They can then draw them back here to the present. When he was alive, Professor Tura had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age. What you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream, a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power to their adaptations in the distant future. And this power has proved too terrible. The very existence brings destruction to the ecology balance in this current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. Brother! Ah yes, let me destroy the ecosystem of future Pokemon because that's part of life. It's totally natural to get Pokemon from the distant future, right? So natural! Bro! Tura was a dickhead! At present, barrier around Area 0 is still working to keep the future Pokemon from getting to the rest of Paldea. We've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barrier, such as Iron Threads. Eventually they will break free from this walled garden with Area 0 and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. You could say it's gonna be a rumbling. I may have been created as a copy of the President, and yet I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming with AI that the original professor ever devised. Noriko. You have become a formidable trainer. Use the strength you have gained to destroy the dream Tura once cherished. Okay. Fuck that shit! Time travel is stupid! I appreciate your willingness to help. You have reached the lowest level. Okay. Okay, the time machine looking kinda sick though. And with kinda, I mean hella sick. Behold! This is a time machine we perfected using the power of the terrestrial phenomenon. Damn, bro. This shit is so cool. I love this room so much. I have to walk slowly to appreciate it. To start the time machine, you will need to use the professor's idea, which has been embedded within the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key you will need in that book of all places. You've read volumes since childhood. If you place the Violet book upon the pedestal here, you'll be able to stop the time machine. There's just one issue. You try to stop the machine, it will likely attack you. I wish a being that I am, my desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once it happens, I'm afraid I will become no more than a battle machine. I want to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all the battles carried out by the various champions of the Paldea region. I'm using the bond between you and your Pokemon, however. I believe you can prevail. Once you have readied yourself for this battle, for this fight, please place the Violet book upon the pedestal. You're just gonna need your Franka and that's it. You place the Violet book in the pedestal. Yes! Time for the epic shit. I think of Professor Turo access granted. Initiating emergency shutdown. Please wait, please wait. Access denied. Oh no, it's a pest room now! Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Noriko. Turo switching to sleep mode. Activating offensive protocols. Please defeat me. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. Turo has initiated a battle. Now you think you are, but I'm not about to let anyone get in the way of my goals. Okay, time to fucking vibe! Dude, I love this battle theme. This is honestly probably my favorite battle theme in the game. It is so good. Also, AI Turo goes so hard. Just saying. Oh, this is a horrible lead, actually. Also, yes, Aramov is my favorite Paradoxmon. Like, I think my overall favorite Paradoxmon. It is so cool. And it's just Lucy. course you start with a crit. This is calculated. A critical hit on a Pokemon. It's how you simply gave up, child. This is the power of the distant future halls. Splendid, isn't it? Yeah, so awesome. Of course, British has discharge, Black. Can you imagine what the best of data that is what? Okay, sure. It's interesting, child. You actually understand future Pokemon's weaknesses? Yes, I understand them. Iron Moth is fire poison. So quad weak to ground. So fuck you. This sort of error has occurred here. We get letting up for critical damage. Sure. It sucks that we have to do this fight without Lucy now. Iron Thorns. We're saying Iron Thorns also really cool. And also quad weak to ground because it's electric rock. First times, I think Battle is better for guessing the typingness of the future Paradoxmons. Yeah. Okay, we switched to Rinka. Wow, camera, thank you. Let's do... oh wait, we're fire, I forgot it. Let's have a Hornish kills. There we go. Iron Bundle. We can just stay in, yeah. And just do another Hornleech. Snow Skip, that's fine. Oh, that hurts. But we can heal a bit again. Iron Shagulus, that's it's an Roxanne. And Power Jam. Oh, Flash Cannon, that's nasty. Very nasty. Shagulus down. Iron Hands. I'm going to switch over to Lisa. But you might think, why do I switch in the bug flying type against an electric Pokemon? I'm just gonna Terra Bug. That's what I'm gonna do. So bitch can't hurt me that much, I guess. Terra Bug, Air Slash. fake out. Fuck off. Bitch is faster. Okay, sure. A crit, of course. Oh, it's a Hariyama. Oh, even in the future, yeah. Bruh. Maybe Lisa wasn't the option I wanted her to be. I used to show to Rinka. And a Hornleech. This one is tough, yeah, apparently. Oh, bitch has Drain Punch! Oh, that's annoying. I should have saved my Terra for Roxanne, actually. Please help. Thank you. Hey, Yef, how are you? And it has accepted the name, alright, yeah. And it's found a Pokemon Iron Valiant. Everything is proceeding with my expectations. With the probability of you winning is 0. Okay. Hello, Iron Valiant. You cool bastard. Oh, boost energy. Fuck off. Attack was heightened. Sure. We lived on 1? How did we live on 1? What? It's a mix of normal Gardevoir and Gallade, not the Mega Gardevoir and Gallade. It's only base Gardevoir and Gallade. I mean, it's awesome, yeah. Okay, can we kill it for Ice Shard? Imagine. With a crit, let's go! We beat a fighting type with legendary stats. With our fucking Glacier living on 1 HP. Impossible. Never punish indeed. Hi Ming, how are you? We keep speculating that because of Ringo. Yeah, people are stupid. Noriko! What is this? Do you beat all the baddies without me? Okay, out of it, you... Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... sorry you were alone so long, Arvid. The dad? Security system failure, security system failure. Threat to time machine detected, threat to time machine detected. Oh, what's going on now? Is there an army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. The security is preventing the time machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. But was keeping the time machine running truly all the professor cared about? Locking all Pokeballs except the registered ID. What? Wait. Program initializing. I'm sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Air turret disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol activated. You're not getting in my way. You are challenged by the Paradise Protection Protocol. It's not over. What do we do now? Get better for the Pokemon in the field. Is there a Pokeball won't work? How are we even supposed to battle? It would put everyone else in danger. So just look at the signals jamming our Pokeballs. Maybe I can get them open. It's time. He's finally ready to throw some hands! I posted about that on Blue Sky just recently, but one of my favorite things that can happen in games is if the final boss has a challenging first phase and then a cinematic second phase. And we're in the cinematic final phase now. Oh no, what could I do? Oh, he's taunting me? Okay, bitch. You should its battle form. Let's go, Miraidon. You got this. This is just a glorified cutscene, by the way, for those who don't know. You will fall here within the garden paradise and achieve nothing in the end. Other engines activate the terrain and boost Miraidon's special attack. Back around, yeah. When I first played this game, I read hard on engine as hard on engine. I'm dyslexic as fuck, I guess. Will not be allowed to destroy my paradise. Obstacles to my goal will be eliminated. We're just using charge, okay? This thing could be bad. Hang in there, Noriko. Thanks. I try. They say that I am superior, for I become the foundation upon which my dream weather. Dialogue. Hyper beam. It definitely does, so I wouldn't feel sad. Okay, cool. Really like a champ. You can do this. I know you can. Special attack Rose. Okay. Mirror must recharge. Awesome. Like, can you not pull off your win here? This doesn't look good. Noriko, your terror orb's glowing. Oh! Look at me right on the wrist eyes, and it finishes off. Attack rolls, well, thank you. Defense rolls, thank you. Special attack rolls again. Special defense rolls. And speed rolls. Okay, cool. Time for Dragon Terra. The power of friendship wins always. Let's go! Fuck this bitch up! Fuck yeah! We did it. I love cinematic final battles. Screw challenging final forms. You did it! It's not going berserk anymore? How? How very astounding. We thought you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes. Really unforeseen outcome, even for an AI processing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. You know the brink of despair, your children did not give in, instead proved your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now, with pride. Happy Pride, everyone! I thank you, Noriko. I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop, so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of the system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I am sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventures from down here, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you your freedom. The way that you came together, working in a league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you had such strength and to better yourselves, bring all you are into your battles. And the way that you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you loved. The way that you never cease to seek, nor to fight for a treasure all your own. And the way that you soared free with the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out that which I might treasure above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I've made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world in the future that I have dreamed of. What? We can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you. I'm not going only so that the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see that future world for myself. Is it what it feels like to have... Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Arven, I saw that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of the professor, and so I understand better than any. Your father truly loved you. You can't. You just go and say a thing like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arven, you're right on, Noriko. It's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Dad! Farewell, my fair adventurers. I bid you adieu. How could it just go? Dad? Arven, you okay, bud? Yeah, somewhere deep down, I kind of already knew it. The other thing was fake, but it... When it said my name, using his voice and wearing his face. If it was fake, it felt real, you know. And so I Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. I guess we're running sad too. With a battle form, how cool is that? It's so strong. If it tries to nudge at me for a better up while it's huge like this, I still think I'm gonna die. And now, let's not skip over the big win here. Look at Radon just saved all of Paldea. That's right. Both did amazing, thanks Noriko. Yeah, that's my bad Noriko for ya. You know, Arven, even though the professor's gone, Bree's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What should we do now, Noriko? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. Big sad, yeah. I feel bad for Alvin. That's not only his biological dad, but also his AI dad, yeah. Massive sad. Okay, everybody, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home. Get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... That's great. We can load up on snacks first, I mean. Noriko, not you too. Oh, alright, fine. I guess we're doing this. I love this ending. And Ed Sheeran jump scare. Bro, the ending is so good. If it doesn't get claimed. If it does, I don't give a shit. As long as it doesn't get blocked, I don't give a shit. But also this, like, I don't give a shit about Ed Sheeran's music, but this song is really good. I remember when the game came out and everyone just muted the credits because of fear of copyright. Which is kind of funny. Okay, but I have to actually talk over it, otherwise it gets actually hard claimed. But dude, the story in this game is so good. Like, if the game didn't have all the issues on the Switch 1 and all the bugs and glitches, it would have been easily one of the best Pokemon games ever made. And like, even with playing it on you know, 2K 60 FPS, the glitches and bad textures are still there. But like, if the game had time to actually be properly polished, like, this could have easily been the best Pokemon game ever made. And I don't even like open world games, but like, the biggest issue the game has is that the world is so empty and there's nothing to do, right? If they just managed to fix that part, this game would be goated. But it holds it back so much. And on top of that, we have all the garbage performance on the Switch 1. Like, if it didn't have the performance issues on the Switch 1, this would be a 9 out of 10 game. Gotta be honest. Like, the only problem is the bugs are still there, the glitches are still there, and the environment is still ugly and empty. I would honestly give this game a solid 5 out of 10. The writing is good, but it gets held back by so many little things. But at least on the Switch 2, it's playable now. The one aspect I nailed of this game is the writing. It's the only thing that cannot be impacted by poor polish or bad performance. The story, 9 out of 10. The rest of the game, 4 to 5 out of 10. Together, a 5 out of 10. I would say that's fair. The good thing is, it hopefully only goes uphill from here. Is it able to fix this issue? Yeah, the thing I appreciate about set A is that it's smaller in scale. Because 𝘕𝘴𝘦 is just way too fucking massive for how empty it is. That's my biggest problem with it. But set A is smaller and there's shit everywhere you can do, from what I've seen. So I'm very hopeful for that. Going to the director's office, Miss Noriko, Miss Simona, Master Arvin, and Miss Penny. Very clever, I would like to see you in his office. Oh? I guess you go to the office. Sup, dude? Looks like Hero's finally here. Will you join us, Miss Noriko? We're in for an earful, aren't we? Guess we'll find out soon enough. If it concerns you too, I'm not angry in the slightest. I called you here to discuss your fine achievements in your first year's treasure hunt. In this year's treasure hunt, blah. We shut down the professor's time machine and thus prevented the Pokémon from the future running rampant across Paldea. Your actions were truly outstanding in every regard, and I couldn't be prouder of you all. Your decision to enter a strictly off-limits area was admittedly regrettable. I've got to stare. However, this was necessary to protect Paldea and its precious ecosystems. I'm willing to overlook that particular point. Phew, so we're not getting racked over the coals after all. Before I forget, Miss Noriko, there's something I would like you to have. Your friends has received one already, so this one is for you. Basketball! And about the Hall of Fame badge I gave you a short while ago. The gift is one we bestow upon only the students who achieve truly remarkable feats. As we do honor that badge, what that badge represents, bestowing always to serve as a model for your fellow students. I guess I'll try. I suppose you must be rather worn out from your recent adventures. Master Arvin, I was so sorry to hear about the professor. My deepest condolences. Ah, well. It was pretty rough when I found out my dad had died. Fair enough, my head actually feels clear now, for the first time in ages. With a great trader, I got to learn a bit about my dad's research, what he was trying to achieve down there. As if you're building something as mind-blowing as a time machine, his priority over showering your son with attention, huh? Don't excuse him being a shitty dad, bro. All I know is I'm done feeling like some lost little kid. Done. Let's say goodbye and move on. I could enjoy every last day till graduation with my buds here. I'm positive, of course. Well said, Master Arvin. You truly are your father's son. Of course, I must remind you, if no one here enough credits to graduate, you need to study frantically to catch up. But I have every expectation of your success. Oh no. What? Let's not forget our other good news. Our academy has a new champion. The city cannot make your valiant deeds in the great trade known to the public. A new champion rank, at least, should be celebrated throughout the whole school. We know how to celebrate it. We should hold a Pokemon battle contest. Seriously, could we not? Classic Nemona. Pokemon battle contest, you say? Your own vested interest in such a venture are more than apparent, Miss Nemona. I think it's a fine idea. But please understand that a large-scale event will be quite beyond us. We have many other school activities to keep an eye on after all. Pardon my intrusion. I couldn't help but over here. Hello! The Pokemon League will of course happily lend a hand in organizing this contest. La Primera? Well, I was kind of offered Chairwoman Gita. I do everything in my power to nurture young, up-and-coming talents. But that's not to say only the youth I have promised when it comes to Pokemon battles. A former gym leader, a developer of the Pokédex app, so Academy clearly counts many skilled trainers of Pokemon among its staff. As such, my suggestion is as follows. Students and staff should compete for the title of strongest trainer at the Academy. We could battle the teachers? You'd compete too, right, Primera? Sitting aloud, Jerome's not part of the Academy, right? Actually, she's the chairwoman of the school board as well as of the Pokemon League. But for real? I mean, I knew she was on that level, but wow! Thank you for the invitation, Champion Nemona. I'm glad you take up the kind of the compete alongside you all, but every my schedule is already packed tight for assembly must attend to. Can you free up some time somehow? Suppose I might be able to participate if Chairman Noriko would agree to lend me a hand with my work. Can I just say no? I don't want to work. I'd be happy to help. I said answer, much obliged, Champion Noriko. We consider to it. I'd like you to go out and inspect Valtia's various gyms in my stead. Are they fulfilling their duties as beacons of strength and inspiration to all those aiming to achieve champion rank? When their brilliance has the brilliance started to fade? To find this out, I must ask you to bring full might as champion to bear against each of the gym leaders and test their prowess in battle. They're all trainers of exceptional talent, handpicked by me personally. I don't expect you'll find any cracks in their armor, but well, consider the formality. So also provide the perfect stage for your first appearance as a new champion. Because all the gym leaders will still be expecting me to carry out the inspections. I mentioned they'll have mastered their full strength. They said they might be able to challenge more of a challenge than when you faced them before. We could have all our battles with the gym leaders? Man, I'm jealous. But then, on to another crucial matter. Let's discuss with Penny here how to patch the weakness in our league point system. But there's a bunch of anime I missed that I was just gonna binge. Relatable! So relatable! Thank you in advance for the willing and eager cooperation. I mean, I'll do it. I'll help. Let me help. Excellent. We'll just leave it all to you. All to it then. Come now, Penny. She has a tone for her crimes. That's actually a real thing that a lot of companies and shit do. They hire hackers that hack them to find loopholes. That's actually a thing that happens IRL, which is really cool. This is awesome, Noriko. This is inspection thing whose boss. So luckily Meta can join the tournament, okay? And try taking another swing at the gym gauntlet while you're at it. They're kind of filling out the forums and administer stuff, so the ball gets rolling on the tournament in the meantime. It's wonderful to see you all showing such initiative. You each have a critical role to play. Being assisting the league, our new champion, inspecting gyms, and when arranging the events. Give it your best, everyone. What's Arvin doing? This one was so obvious it goes without saying. What is his role? What's he gonna do? Is he just existing? Oh no, wait, he has to catch up on credits, right? That's what he's doing. But yeah, wasn't that great? And you can have me right on the team now. If you want to. But then we can't ride it, which is stupid. But this is it for today. And the only things left to do is do the post-game stuff with the gym battles. And then do the Indigo Disc DLC. We still have a lot to do. This game still has like 2 or 3 streams in it. Maybe even 4, who knows. That was great indeed. Thank you guys for watching. Now, can I raid someone? Is the question. Is one of my homies live? Let's raid Lulu. Okay. But before I send you guys to Lulu's stream, check out the sponsors if you haven't yet. We are sponsored by the My Nintendo Store, NordVPN, and Humble Bundle. All the links in the description. And I'm sure one of the mods is gonna post them in chat. And I also have merch, if you didn't buy yet, which is scented candles, soaps, lotions and stuff on Candle. And you can use code ONYX15 for 15% off. It's really cool. I got my own delivery in like a few days ago and it smells so good. It smells so fucking good. And also, follow me on Blue Sky and join the Discord if you haven't yet. Fun times all the... And we're gonna start having watch-alongs again on Discord pretty soon. I'm trying to figure out where to place it in my schedule. But we will have watch-alongs again. At least I try. And yeah. I see you guys tomorrow, when we probably finish Donkey Kong. So have a good one. Bye-bye!